Hello everybody, welcome to White Tiger Tarot. Thank you so much for being with me here today. Today's pick a card is, this is really happening right now. This is really happening for you right now. There's something that you may have been waiting for or aspiring toward that is truly manifesting itself. This is truly happening in your life. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting reading. I'm looking forward to it. And so for pile number 1 here, we have the Howlite, and the Circle of Eternal Joy, Timelessness, Dance of Life. Okay. That is your stone. Pile 2, we have Overflow, Overwhelm and Plenty with the Hematite. And pile number 3, we have Confusion, okay, and the Rhodonite. All right, so interesting pick from Spirit on this one. They are all Oracle decks, okay, and if you are new here on this channel, I do not pre-plan or pre-pick anything. Spirit completely guides me in the moment, so no two piles are alike or the same. They are all their own thing, okay, with their own message and their own decks. There is no, planned order or anything like that on this channel. So, yeah, with that being said, I'll give you guys some time now to meditate on your cards, and I will see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading today. So this is finally happening for you, or this is happening for you right now. Yeah, let's get right into it and see what is happening. I'm very curious. You guys chose the Howlite and the Circle of Eternal Joy card. Now, it says Timelessness, Dance of Life. I think whatever's happening right now, okay, we're going to get more detail, but whatever's happening right now is bringing, I feel like something's being brought full circle, something's finally taking off. And I think it's really going to connect you in with timelessness as far as being in the moment and seeing past like the waiting and the having to be patient, and that everything happened at the exact right time it needed to. It's like having that foresight. And this, whatever this is happening, is really going to allow you to dance with life in a more full way. Have that trust in life that, okay, everything is working out for my highest good. You know, God's really has my back. He's really watching over me. My guides, Spirit, they're always been guiding me, always been having my back, right? So something comes in and it's like this knowing of, okay, yes, this is it, here we go, you know, and just kind of having this full circle moment of, yeah, this was always meant for me. And like, I can't believe I ever doubted it. I can't believe, you know, I had any mistrust, you know, in source, in spirit. And it's really going to connect you in with your joy and with eternalness. And it's going to help you, stay connected, I think, longer in the eternal moment, in the now. Because it's such a big moment in your life, a big happening, that allows you to see, oh, it's all working, you know, for me. It's all here. It's all doing its thing, you know, at the right time, in the right ways. Like it's a really eye-opening, awakening moment for you. That's really what I'm getting. All right. Okay, we're gonna go to the Psychic Tarot here first. Yeah. We got Love Begins flipped right out. This is the Ace of Pentacles, right? It's this eye-opening, enlightening, heart-opening moment where it's like, I see how I've been being guided and helped this whole time. And finally, this thing happens. Maybe it's you meeting your divine counterpart. It's you having this new beginning with something that you have been, hoping would enter your space. Okay, your heart has been set on this for so long, and it's like this allows your river to run freely and flow freely, and everything becomes easier, and you become part of the moment, and you're just like feels peaceful, but it's eye-opening and awakening, and your heart just feels full and like, okay, here we go, like seeing a rainbow for the first time, like that hope, that love, that spirit, feeling God's presence, it's just there. It's so rich. This is like a rich happening here. Okay, we have the Six of Swords with moving on. And this card it talks about, moving into the light, moving on from difficult times. Okay? And this is a new beginning for you, where we're moving into the light. We're moving away from the darkness. And we see that here with the circle of eternal joy. Finally getting to dance with life, or feeling that lightness, right? Like life is getting easier. Life is getting brighter. More peaceful, more loving, right? And it all has to do with this new beginning, or this new person entering your life, okay? Meeting your person, or having this experience in your life that's new to you, right? That's just gonna make you feel so grateful, and so much gratitude for the divine, for always being there for you, for bringing you into the right moment at the right time, right? With the right people at the right time, in this space. And it's just like, wow, I see it now. I see the full picture. I see why everything had to happen was to get me here, to bring me into this space, to bring me within the space of this person. Okay, we are moving. It is time. To me, this looks like a little stop or little watch, right? It's like, to me, this is saying it's my time to move into the light, to move into an easier, more loving, light, joyful time of my life, where I get to dance in my fullness and dance with life, and I really feel that special connectedness. Bottom of the deck, we got the Eight of Cups. So, and the Star. Okay. There might be a moving on. There could be a physical moving on for some. Moving away from something that wasn't fulfilling. Okay, maybe you've already done this. Maybe you're in the process of doing this. But there is a moving away from something that maybe wasn't feeling fulfilling. Okay, and what you're connecting to, this new beginning, maybe you're like, I don't know if this will be right for me. I don't know if this will be the place for me. I'm saying it is, okay? This is your time. This is where love begins for you. This is where you feel the most connected to love, to God, to spirit, to source, to the earth, to yourself and your purpose, and you're coming into the light, okay? You're truly coming into a fuller experience, a more connected experience. And for some, that might be moving on from something. That might be part of it, right? Because within a new beginning, within the circle, the circles are can be an ending. Okay, might be an ending with a new beginning. Part of it. That's, they come hand in hand. I'm gonna take more from this deck. There we go. Partnerships and alliances. Okay, so yeah, it could definitely be meeting your partner. We see like two different hands. We see two different sleeves, two different hands here. Partnerships and alliances, right? You could be meeting the person. This doesn't have to be love. This could be within business or a friendship, that it just shows you, it brings your faith back into love, into relationship, maybe romance. Maybe it's just a real friend for once. Okay. And you're going to find it, and it's going to make life that much more full and rich for you, and feel so much more fun and connected. And they're there for you and you're there for them. It's just so supportive. Yeah, let's see more. 8 of Swords, trapped in fear. And the 9 of Cups, fulfillment of wishes. So this new beginning, you moving on, you moving in to the 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Okay, this is you finding your treasure. And it's bringing you out of limited thinking, limited beliefs of what's possible for you, for yourself, for life. And it's bringing you into the eternal, the unlimited, the timelessness, going from feeling very limited, very trapped, within our mind, maybe within our outer world, to feeling like, oh my gosh, I feel like everything's possible. Maybe it's this connection with this person. Maybe it's this moving on into a wish that connects you with a beautiful community that allows you to feel that fullness of experience. Oh my gosh, I have the community and I'm living this dream that brought me into my soul family. And so it's just this like full picture. It's just this fullness of this experience from something that was very limited and limiting to something beautiful and expansive. This beautiful joy where things are feeding themselves, and it's just this amazing flowing of love and experience and positivity and light and happiness and joy and peace and support. It's just beautiful. Like, it's really so full. And it's really going to help your confidence as well. Of your own power, to bring this in. And oh my gosh, I really do deserve this. I really am, this powerful being. I really, do deserve these relationships and this dream. Like, I can't believe, I'm in this, but I obviously deserve this. And it just boosts that knowing of yes, I really do. I really am. All right, Page of Cups. Yeah. This to me is like super dreamy energy with the Page of Cups. And we're seeing the reflection. It's like your reflection's finally starting to come into view of who you really are and what you deserve. And I think this happening is not only because of that, but it also helps you grow in that real self-reflection instead of the one that is, oh, that could never be, I don't deserve it, or that's not possible for me, whatever those limited thoughts were that were based out of fear. We're now switching that into love, into hope, into that dreaminess, into that all possibilities are possible, right? Into the timelessness, into the limitlessness that is the Page of Cups, right? The dreamer, the awakener. Okay, and that reflection is starting to come in. It's like you're finally really starting to see yourself and see your dreams and what's possible. And it's like, wow, okay, this is actually true. This is actually happening, and it's just like, it's almost like you're learning how to love again, or you're learning how to love yourself again. You're learning how to enjoy again, how to dance again, right? How to let yourself be a kid again. Maybe it didn't feel safe to do that before. Queen of Cups. All right, let's get one more. Fill in the bottom. Page of Wands, 2 pages. And I want to get one more because I want some information of all this. This could be, let's see. You have a 3rd page. That is wild. No. So all these court cards and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this could definitely be you meeting like liked minds, like other souls, you know, that are some on your level, some that are like, I feel like there's a lot of, because we have the Four of Wands too to tie it all in. Four of Wands is community. Four of Wands is, it can be, you know, it can definitely be marriage, but it's this sense of fulfilling and supportive community and celebrating that. Celebrating each other. Okay. And so, yeah, I really feel like you're on your way to meeting people who are on your same level, who want your same things, who have this like excitement about life or curiosity about life, and this depth that you're looking for. And that could be, because we have 3 pages and we have 1 queen, there could be one very special person, okay, and a bunch of friends that you meet. So this could be a romantic connection with someone, whether you're already in that or not. And then there's like all these friendships around it that really feel supportive, that we all feel like we're on our own path, but we get to be united in that as well, right? We're all different, but we're all working towards a similar ideal, okay, in our lives. And it just feels so good. I just feel so supported. I'm having so much fun. The ideas are flowing. Like, whatever your thing is, it's supported by everyone. It's not, no one's saying you can't do that here, or you're not accepted here. It's like everyone in their own uniqueness, in their own speciality, is appreciated and loved, and yeah, it's so welcomed. It just feels so good. And wherever you're moving to or wherever you're going into with this new beginning, it's like there's so much to learn in a really, really good way. There's so much to learn and to grow into, and there's a depth of emotion that I don't know if you've felt yet. Like there's emotional maturity and emotional wisdom that you have yet to experience. And I think it has to do within healthy relationships. Okay. It's like who you're meeting it's like, you're like, wow, I didn't know people could love on this level. I didn't know, there were friends like me out there. I didn't know there were people that had the same interests, or, could actually be a real friend, or just a real partner to me, right? It's just like, it blows your mind. It opens up your world. It helps you grow as a human being. It helps you mature emotionally, to have this support, to have this stable community, this stable foundation for you to be yourself and to shine, that aren't afraid or aren't intimidated or jealous or whatever it might be, right? It's like we all get to shine. We both get to shine. Yeah, it's like I have my thing, you have your thing, and we support each other in that, and we love each other, and there's none of this like competitiveness or something like that. And it helps you bloom and blossom and grow into who you're meant to be, right? Into this really powerful, trusting in your own intuition, trusting in your own heart, in your own love, in who you are. It helps you grow. That's beautiful. Bottom of the deck, Wheel of Fortune. That's that full circle. The circle is turning. It's coming now into, there is some lessons that have been learned that it's time now to move on from, move past, start a new cycle, somewhere fresh, someone fresh, a new fresh community. All right. This is a fulfillment of your wish. It's coming true in your life. Okay. Yeah, it's like you're embarking on a new adventure, and it just hits in all the right places. There we go. Ace of Books, music, sharing of knowledge, creativity. That's the thing is, sorry, it's just the picture's funny. There's music notes on this little bum. That's what all these pages are. It's like, there's so much creativity. There's so much sharing of knowledge, right? Another ace. That's why it's like all these, we're so excited to be here. We're so excited to be sharing what we know, to be, there's none of this jealousy. It's all creative freedom. It's all sharing of our gifts and deepening in that gift. So this reminds me, let's say you're like, okay, I'm going to go to this course, or I'm going to try this art residency, or I'm going to go travel to this place. And where you go, you're like, maybe you're hesitant. You're like, I don't know, what if they don't like me, or what if I just end up being alone the whole time? Wherever you go, these are your people. These are the people that your ideas are going to be so supported by, and not just supported, but they're going to help you, they're going to help grow your creativity, grow your ideas. You're going to play this note. They're going to play that note. And it's like you're creating music. You're creating this beautiful symphony together. It's like it's this fun play, this joyous time, this dancing of energies together. And it's just we're creative. We're building. I wouldn't even be surprised if a lot of you guys partnered up with some of these people, or one of these people, to create something, to put something out there, to create an idea, a business, a project. It's like, and it's just something that becomes successful, and you just work that well together. It's just so synchronistic in every way. It's beautiful. It's like you all have your own piece that you bring to the table, and it just creates this beautiful, beautiful new beginning. These new ideas, new inspiration. It's just amazing. It's awesome. Look what we were just saying. New ideas, right? Just check the bottom of the deck. Knight of Books, arguments, new ideas, teaching. Okay? So you could definitely be, there's like this teaching each other. I bring my set of skills to the table, you bring yours, and we get to share and teach each other. There's new ideas being brought to the table. There's new ideas being brought to my own world of what I thought was possible. I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know. Like these people, or this thing that you're walking into is opening up a different world for you, a whole world that you didn't know existed before, right? Within connection, within community, within maybe your art form, or within the thing that you enjoy doing. It's just so supportive and so helpful. Queen of Coins, asking for help. What we were just saying, so helpful. Poverty, using your skills. So this is about having going into this with a beginner's mind. Like, I'm open to learning and throwing ideas out there. I think that's super important. Like, just being open about creation and speaking with other people, sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas, and seeing where that takes you. Asking people for their ideas, asking for help, using your skills. This is really going to help you hone your own skills and your own confidence in what you do. Okay? And first, that looks like being a beginner, learning, right? Especially in a new space. Knowing that we still have things to learn, right? But knowing that this is helping us get to a much more stable place within ourselves, within our emotional selves, within our creative selves, and within our financial selves, okay? Within ourselves in the world and how we show up in the world. And this is going to turn into something very prosperous, very stable in your life, okay? Which is super cool. I mean, I don't know what this is. Please let me know in the comments. Yeah, look at that. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Birds, family, multitasking, togetherness. There's something about joining up, okay, with other people. There's this new beginning we're all coming together. We're all a bit new to this. But we're all here and we're excited and we're looking forward to it. And we got ideas and we want to learn. We want to grow. We want to create. So why not all together? We're all here. We all have kind of a similar vibe or whatever it is. Let's help each other out. Let's put this together. Let's make something. It's this super, like, all potentials are here. All ideas, like these meeting of the minds. Together, we can create something beautiful and stable and long lasting. That's going to help us all out. That's going to, support us all. It's just amazing. Like, I love it. This is the dream, right? This is the dream. Me and my friends always have talked about this. Yeah, the dream, okay? You have silence. This is the star. There is a dream being created here. There is a wish, okay, that is now being created, that is now beginning. It's like you needed the right people. And I think you're about to meet those people. You're about to get into that space, that community. The Seven of Pentacles with patience. And again, we see the moon. It was like, it's now time to be birthed. It's now, this is ready, you're ready, they're ready now to come together to meet or start this thing. It's like now the fullness, right, of the moon, the phases of the moon now are there. It even looks like the same woman, right? Something's ready to be birthed down onto earth, to come into reality. Once that was just a dream or a visualization, a wish, a hope, is now becoming real, is now we're going to be able to take action toward. All this patience and planning and growing and learning, okay, is now going to be able to be worked on and made manifest. We have the Hierophant and we have the Temperance. This is major shifts. Okay, this is connecting in. This is connecting in and becoming the teacher within, becoming the healed, becoming the integrated, becoming the balanced. And at first, in every great master, every great teacher goes into the void, right? With an openness to learn from life, to learn from other, right? And the true master never stops learning, never stops being the student, right? But this is your path to becoming someone's teacher. Okay. You can be a teacher and a student all at the same time. And maybe you're going to meet someone who's a great teacher to you. Okay. But this is part of your balancing, your great balancing within, the great healing. And there it is, the full circle, the snake eating its tail. It's time now to begin anew, to start fresh as this balanced being, and to continue to live in this way of, centering, walking the middle way, and opening ourselves. It's like you have unlocked a new level of life. You have unlocked a dream now that you're going to be able to go towards with intensity. Okay. And it's going to feel good and exciting and fulfilling, okay? And this is about creating you into a teacher, into a leader, into a wise person. It has to do with this community of these other people and coming together and creating something, grounding something. It's time to be birthed. It's time to begin this next phase of your evolution, where you live in that eternal now, in that divine balance within, with spirit and earth together as one. And what that can be like on earth, what that experience can be for you. So that's super, super beautiful. And that's what's happening right now for you. So yeah, I mean, this is big stuff. And I don't know if you know about this yet or not, but it has to do with this other, you know, these other people, these soul groups or group. So yeah, please let me know in the comments if you know what this is, if you've been, you know, trying to manifest a community, if you're going somewhere, you have already made plans for it or not, let me know. Let me know. Because this is big stuff. This is big soul evolving, but also learning. Yeah, this is a dream that is coming true for you, Pile 1. So that's a beautiful thing. And please let me know if you liked this reading by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, you can book a personal reading with me down in the description box. I'm extending the sale until Valentine's Day, February 14th. So everything's on sale, readings. I also provide deeper energy healings, like quantum healing, which is a bit of a hypnosis, and we look at blockages and we can look at past lives. It is really unlimited. The things that we can look at and clear and heal from. Okay, so if you are at all interested in that, you can go to my website that is listed down below, or you could email me if you have any questions. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one, Pile 1. All of my love. Peace. Hello, Pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Yeah, this is what's really happening for you right now. What's really happening? Like, this is really happening for you. So, which is super exciting, and I'm excited to get right into it. So let's do that. We have the hematite here. And you guys chose the card of overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. So there's about to be a lot of blessings entering your life. A lot of things, okay, that maybe you had wished for, hoped for, been working toward. All right, some maybe successes, some manifestations coming in. I think the floodgates are about to open up, and that can be a little bit overwhelming, okay, because it might come in all at the same time. And sometimes that can be stressful because we have to work with so many things. We have to think about so many things, you know. And so this card just says, slow down, you know, what is happening is blessing you. Okay, this is major blessings. Try not to think too far in advance. Just deal with one thing at a time, you know, even when it is a blessing, but when there's many of them coming at once, it can be overwhelming, right? So try not to get too caught up in it all and thinking about too far in the future. Just deal with the now, with what's happening now, and being grateful for what's happening right now for you, because it is a huge blessing entering your life, and maybe many, okay, many all at once. All right, I'm gonna go to the Priestess of Light Oracle first. You have friendship, support, fun, unity, and play. Awesome. And immediately Spirit is telling me to, if you were felt drawn to Pile 1, maybe go check that out. They had a kind of similar message to this. And you also have power over difficulty, reclaiming your power. Yes. I really am feeling with these two here that you have been working on your power or your manifestation power. And it's like you're kind of coming back into your magnetism and conquering fear. Conquering your fear that might have been there for a long time. Reclaiming your power. And because of that, that's what's bringing this overflow into your life. And so it's going to bring many things. And one of the big things it's bringing to you is real connection, friendships, soul groups, soul family, all right, that are going to support you, that are going to make this experience easier and more fun, okay? Allow you to play again, allow you to really feel supported, in where you are, or where you're at, or what you're doing. Okay, because this is a big part of, you know, we can have all the things in the world, but, you know, what does it mean if it's not shared with real friends and real people around you and family, right? So you're reclaiming your power, you're reclaiming your confidence in yourself, in your life, and you're kind of getting a better handle on things. And you're going to start seeing things working for you in ways they haven't ever before, where it's like, oh, you want to do this? The door is just open, right? And it's like all these things start coming in. All of this support starts coming in. All these people want to start being your friend or giving you a hand or helping you out or here, take this. And it's going to feel different. It's going to feel a little overwhelming at first because maybe you're not used to it. Maybe it's going to be a lot at once. And you're just like, how do I deal with all of this? Okay, but the universe at the same time is bringing you in support where you can talk to people, where you're going to have friends that you can spend time with, you can talk to, you can share, you know, these things with, and it's not going to make it feel so overwhelming or so difficult. I mean, these are blessings, right? They're not going to be difficult. It's just difficult if you're dealing with it all on your own. And, you know, you have to spill some stuff to other people just to lessen the load on yourself, even when it's good things, right? It's like, wow, all these things are happening, but I don't know how to really handle this. Do you have any advice on, you know, on how to, you know, make the best of this investment? Or I'm getting all this money. Like, do you know, what's the best things to kind of put it into? Those are all, you know, things that friends, good friends would be very helpful with. Right? Or I have this idea, right, that, or this opportunity that's entered my life. Do you think this would be the best thing? Or what do you think I should ask as far as a salary, right? It's things like that. But you're feeling way more confident, way more in your power, in your own manifestation power. Like, I've got this. Like, wow, like, okay, now we're talking. Like, this could be a big income influx for you. And it just allows you to step into a more powerful role within your life and within yourself. And yeah, but I just feel like there's this really grounded support around you that helps it happen even more fully. And yeah, in just a really nice way. It's not like you're having to go through all this alone, which is super, super nice. We're actually going to go back. You guys getting a lot of oracles here. So it's like big picture stuff that's happening. It's big stuff. Woodwives, adaptability. And you have lay of the land, ancestral wisdom. Okay, so these cards... These cards are talking about a major change, a major blessing happening in your life, okay? And the ancestral wisdom is that there's going to be people around you who can support you, all right? Who can guide you. That you're not going to have to go through this alone. That yes, you're changing, and it's in a very positive and beautiful way, and it's in the ways in which you've been wanting, right? It's going to help you feel more in your power, more in control, more in your confidence, right? But change and shift is always a little bit uncomfortable because you're still getting to know yourself and this role or this new thing or this new way of living, right? Or this project or this business or whatever it is, or this new place, right? So it's like you're getting all of these new things, this new growth, these new leaves, and you're like, okay, I don't know exactly how to handle all of this, or, I just need a little bit of advice or guidance. And then here you go. You're going to have people or someone in particular who knows the lay of the land, that you can ask guidance, who's going to guide you, assist you going forward on just the best ways to handle these things or to steer this thing. Okay. That is coming into your life. Maybe it's already appeared in your life. Maybe for some of you, this is going to be a spirit guide presenting itself, okay? It's going to be a little different for everybody, but this is all about you reclaiming and becoming who you are meant to become in this lifetime. You're in your fullness of self, in your full power, okay? In your full manifestation of who you came here to be and what you came here to do. And we do have mirroring numbers here. I'm just seeing now we have 43 and 34, and we have 46. We have a lot of 4s. Okay, we don't have any 4s there, but we have 4s in every single one. So it's like this state of stability. We have this creation in stability. So there's something being created that is meant to add to your stability in the physical. Okay, and then it's gonna heal you. Especially this connection or these connections. It's gonna make this a very healing experience for you. It's not gonna be so uncomfortable with this support, with this guidance. Okay, it's really, really. This is you coming up into the light, into this beautiful blessing, having this beautiful blessing be part of you, and it change you and it shift you and reintroduce you to your own power of like, oh yeah, this feels right. This is me, right? This is who I was meant to become, and this is what I was meant to do. Like it just feels like you are just glowing up, growing up. Like it's good. There we go. Gratitude. There's a very special connection here for a lot of you. Okay? Very special connection. It's just going to be the full picture. It's going to allow this to become the full picture for you, where it's like, wow, I really, not only do I get to like, this connection, right? There's going to be a lot evolving in your life, including yourself, right? There's a lot of change happening that are meant to elevate you in your life and everything about your life. And that's now going to come with also an elevated connection with a friend, with some kind of support system, where you didn't know that it's like a soul friend, a soul tribe member. And you're like, oh my gosh, like, wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe you exist. Like, I can't believe you're here and I get to experience this with you. And it's just, they see you. It's because you're reclaiming your power and then they're in their power. So the timing is right because you're both going to be able to support each other in the best ways possible, because there's not going to be this like competition thing. It's pure love, pure support. We're helping each other in the best ways, in the ways that we do best, right? And it's just going to make everything feel on the top. Like, I'm so appreciative of you. You've helped me so much. You've been there for me day in and day out. And it's really helped this experience come into its fullness. And it's the highest form of what it was meant to become. Like, if I had to deal with all of this on my own, I don't know if I would have been able to handle it, or I don't know if I would have made the best decisions, right? Just to have this person here, it's just like, wow, I'm just so blessed. I'm so lucky. They've helped me out so much. They've been such a beautiful part of this experience in my life, and they're just a friend for life. Like, it's just like a adoration, like, wow, beautiful. I love it. Yeah. Okay, where are we going now? It's a higher thing. It's like God was waiting for this moment or for this time to bring this person into your life, and it's like, you're ready. It's time. And it's just so special. Okay, so we have the Baron of Swords, defeat, cowardliness, injury. We're gonna get some more information about this. We have the Grail Knight, blaze of glory, trickery, danger, failure, honor, courage. And Baron of Birds, theft, concealment, running away. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Berries, harmony among all living things, happiness, joy. So this is the underlying energy. Okay. I feel like at some point you really felt defeated by life, maybe in relationship, within friendship, within your situation. Okay. You not seeing, blindfolded, the gifts that are about to enter your space. Are you not seeing the support and love that is here for you, that's about to enter your life? As you can see, this knight has been holding the cup, right? He's been in some very treacherous circumstances, and that might be the truth of your truth, right? I've been in some really treacherous relationships, or really situations that people turned on me, people betrayed me, that weren't friendly, that weren't kind. But we see the knight holding the cup, still holding the cup, still holding on to hope, right? That my connection exists, that my love or my dream still exists out there. And that's what's happening, okay? That harmony, the truth is that harmony, happiness and joy is now beginning in your life. And you're going to be so grateful that you kept hope alive, that you stayed vulnerable, that you didn't run away, that you did not run away, that you did not give up. Okay, because it's all about to come pouring in. All of the blessings, this massive, massive shift, your power, your confidence, your support system, your loving connections are about to come in. So you're going to be so grateful that you didn't stop, that you didn't turn away, that you didn't give up. Even when it was so, so difficult and you were going through so much pain. And it felt like I'll never be able to get past this or get out of this. Or that life is just a consecutive moments of difficulty or heartbreak or betrayal. You are having the power over difficulty. You are reclaiming your power. Life is about to bless you beyond your wildest dreams, and you're going to feel like, I've won. I'm so glad I persevered. I'm so glad I held on to that hope, that love, that cup. And life's about to get a whole lot more beautiful and blessed and loving. It's a beautiful thing. Harmony, friendship, real love, abundance is entering your life. Pile number 2. Ooh. You're gonna feel seen, heard, loved, supported. All right. 10 of Swords with Ruin. We see a lot of pain here. You've been through it. You've been through a really difficult time or experience, but it's the end. Okay, it's the end. You've been through some hurt, some betrayal, some hard times, maybe some addiction for some. Painful experiences that you just wanted to run away. You just wanted it to end, to stop, you give up. Okay. But you're having power over that difficulty. You are coming out of that. And look what's lit up right here by the sun. Harmony amongst all living things, happiness, joy. It is your time to experience happiness, peace, harmony in your life with others. Okay, abundance. It's a beautiful time for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles with failure. It's the end of failure. It's the end of the red lights. It's the end of the stop, of the darkness. Eight of Swords, interference. Wow. It's been a tough go for you guys. Look at that. But look what is coming in. Happiness, Nine of Cups, gratitude, fulfillment, a wish, Eight of Cups, indolence. We are leaving behind addiction, or we're leaving behind things that felt like they weren't working, failures, the difficulties, the toughness, the interference, the self-limiting beliefs, or the beliefs that this will never work for me, or that I'm blocked from my blessings, or I'm blocked from love, I'm blocked from connection and support. And what is happening now is an overwhelm of plenty, where you're coming into overwhelming gratitude and happiness, overwhelming support, love, unity, and play. Okay? Harmony, joy, true wish, true community, that we love each other, we support each other, we're having fun. This feels amazing. I can't believe I've made it through. I've come out on the other side. And these people are here to greet me, or this community and this love, or this family. It just all feels so good. Like, I can't believe, it's beyond what I could have imagined. And we had to leave things behind. We had to leave maybe something or someone or a certain mindset behind. Drinking, maybe it was, bad habits, right? That were blocking giving the red lights to our joy, to our happiness, right? We were running with the wrong circles, with the wrong people, right? Because they were also into these bad habits that were keeping me down, keeping me stuck. I had to look at who or what is stopping me. I had to reclaim my power. And because of that, now I'm connecting into happiness, to wish, to people who are now on my level. People who are now who have overcome their own difficulty and left, certain bad habits or self-limiting actions, thoughts, and beliefs behind. Who are also on their path to their highest good. Who also want to live in harmony and live in their true happiness and have supportive love and friendships and family around them. Right? It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Just a lot of cards here. Okay. Six of Pentacles. I'm going to lay them all out and then we're going to get the message. The Tower. Nine of Swords. Six of Wands. King of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. I'm going to save this last one. All right. So, yeah, I love how we have these two, those are the more negative cards, right? This Nine of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. This is us letting worry. And this is a deck that I created, by the way. It's Matchbox Tarot. You can buy it down below. Shipping is free, okay? This is the monkey on his back. The monkey on his back represents a bad habit, something that we know we have to stop doing. His is eating canned steak. All right, it's too much salt, too much sodium. It's not good for him, okay? But everyone, it's talking about that. Everyone's got that thing. And I think that's what you've been overcoming. That's what you've been leaving behind in the past, right? It's maybe beliefs of lack, victimhood. Maybe it was, certain health issues, right? Certain things you were doing that were affecting your health. That could be drinking. That could be, certain eating habits or, not exercising, whatever it was, right? It's going to be something different for everybody. But these were affecting your health, affecting how you saw the world, affecting how you saw yourself and what you thought was possible. We had to leave those things behind, and because we are, okay, we get the Tower. And we have these two kids here. We got the 555s, meaning complete and utter change, huge change. We got these two kids who are burning down their old world to build a new world. And this new world that you're building, okay, is the world where you're the King of Pentacles, where you are the king of your world, where you are stable and secure, financially stable, who you know yourself, you know your capabilities, you know your power, and you claim that power. Okay, you don't shy away. You're not a victim of anyone. You don't do things that are going to negatively affect you. You don't do things that are going to put you in a bad mind state, or you can overcome them, right? You know you can overcome them. You know you make the best decisions for your long-term health and happiness and success and wealth and well-being of those around you, right? It's coming into that full maturity. It's coming into that fullness of self and self-responsibility and doing what it takes for myself, for my love of myself and how I want to feel and who I want to show up as. Okay, and so we have the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Okay, this is coming into balance, reciprocated energy. People who also are doing the same things, who it's going to be a better support system, better love. Okay, when I show up, you show up with equal your energy, right? I got to show up with better energy so that the people who are around me can be attracted to my energy and vice versa, right? With that same high level energy. Because if I'm coming down here, I'm going to attract the bad ones. I'm going to attract the low frequency experiences and people. But if I rise myself and I quit the things that are harming me, and I think better thoughts, and I do better activities for myself, and I put myself in my own power, and I reclaim that power, now I attract those who are doing the same things. Now I attract those who are also doing what's best for themselves, who think of themselves in a high way, who are doing things that for their long-term goals and success and happiness. And so now life feels so much more supportive and loving and fun, and no longer like they're trying to take from me, or it's this one-sided thing. It's this equal give and take, which creates success and victory. Okay, you're finally coming into a balanced situation. You are finally coming into a reciprocated energy within yourself, within life, within relationship, and that's bringing success. And we keep seeing the two here. We keep seeing friendship or connection or love. And it's like, it's just, we're both in our highest form. We're both loving it. We're both feeling successful and uplifted. Okay. And are you kidding me? There we go. Two of Cups. Okay. Attracting who and what is right for us and what feels right for us and what is meant to be ours. And this feels good. It no longer feels empty. It no longer feels one-sided. It no longer feels like someone's out to get me or betraying me in the end, or, you know, this roundabout way of like, oh, they're just using me for this thing. It's no, I'm showing up in my fullness and my power, and so are you, and we're here together, and we're loving it, and there's harmony, there's happiness, there's joy. We're both in our best selves. We're supported in that by others as well. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Okay, and this is going to be relationships, definitely, but it's also going to be just experiences that are meant for you now, that are on the level that you are vibrating at now, because you know you deserve it, because you're treating yourself in a way that you know you deserve, which is the highest, right? Which is the best, okay? I feed myself the best. I do what's best for my body. Right? Because I know I deserve that, because I am the King of Pentacles. I am in my full confidence, in my full knowing of self. I don't accept less. I don't accept less from myself, so I mean, I'm not going to accept less from you. Back then, I was accepting less from myself, right? I was doing things I didn't know it was good for me or bad for me. I was doing things, right, that I wasn't paying attention to, that was making my mind a toxic place. And that was attracting in toxic things and people into my life. But no more. No more. Now it's just support and overflow of blessings because of the shifts that you've made. So congratulations, pile 2. Like, amazing job. You're gonna see so much begin changing in your life. You are becoming anew. Your life's becoming new. You're gonna have so much support and new friendships and new love. New loving experiences that are right for you, that feel right and finally fit you like a glove. And it feels like I've overcome something really, really dark in my life, and now it's going to start getting a lot better, a lot more supportive and loving. So congratulations, that's beautiful. And thank you so much for coming to your reading today. Please let me know in the comments, you know, how this reading applies to you. If you would like to share, I'd love to hear it. Also, if this reading did resonate, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another reading. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, or you'd like a bit of a deeper healing, you can book that with me down in the description box. All my services are still on discount, okay, until February 14th. All right, I'm going to keep it until Valentine's Day. So if you'd like to check it out, to try something at a discounted rate at this time, please feel free. And if you have any questions, you can email me. All right. So with that being said, I will see you on the next one, pile 2. All of my love. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today. This is really happening right now. So this is really happening for you in your life right now. Yeah, which is super exciting, and I'm excited for your reading. So let's get right into it. You guys were attracted to the Rhodonite here. And the Confusion card. All right, so you might have been in a bit of a confusing time where maybe the answers weren't clear. You were kind of unsure, which made you a little bit maybe frustrated. Okay? But even if you're in this time of confusion, don't worry, because it's meant to be that way, okay? And that this confusion is clearing up, okay? Because you know why? Because I took a peek at the bottom of the deck when I was doing the cards, and we had dissipating on the bottom, all right? So the confusion is dissipating. It really, really is, and you're going to see that you're actually at the top of the mountain. That yes, the way has not been clear, the way forward has not been clear, but you're going to see, wow, you know, wow. There's going to be this beautiful, beautiful eye-opening realization of how far you've come and just how beautiful the road ahead is. So let's get into it. Let's get some more cards here. Look at that, the burden. What were we talking about? The mountain, right? The mountain. It's like you have been being guided, even though you've been tired and confused. It's so funny. We have the 2 of Cups, friendliness. We have the 4 of Wands with participation. You're coming out of certain connections, a certain energy that have felt like a burden on you, that have felt heavy on you. And that has made things really cloudy for you as far as what is connection, what's real friendships, or what's really for me, or where am I headed, or what does this next part of life bring? What's really happening for you now is you are connecting in, and this has been a theme for all 3 piles actually. So if you felt drawn to anyone else, maybe check it out. But you're being drawn in to your people, okay? To who's truly here to support you. To the people who and the connections and the places and spaces that are going to see you for you in your fullness. And they're not going to want to change you. They're not going to want to burden you or put you on their path or force you into doing things that aren't for you, or that make you feel confused about who you are, what your path is. Okay? This is about coming into stability and community and participation, and not this heaviness of I have to carry this person or these people or this thing, or that your happiness is dependent on me, or the outcome is dependent, the outcome of your situation is dependent on me. This is showing up in our fullness, in our color, in our uniqueness, and supporting each other. And I'm good on my own, I'm doing my thing, and you show up on your doing your thing, and we just all blend in. We all, have these beautiful, unique characteristics and goals, and it complements each other, and we're okay. There's not this like neediness of needing you, I'm dependent on you, like where have you been, like why are you here, you having to do way too much for me, or you having to put in a lot of work where I don't, right? I'm riding on your back. You're carrying my future, my happiness, or my goals, or my life, or whatever it was. It just felt like you having to do the heavy lifting. And that might have clouded you in confusion as far as like what real relationship is, or what real friendship is, or what is my path, right? And you're entering a space in which you're gonna finally meet the people who they're good. They show up as themselves. They're not looking for anything. They're not asking you for anything. They're here and they're full, and they're in their own love, and they see you and they appreciate you, and we can just vibe together. Like, I'm not, you gotta take off for a month, don't worry about it. Like, I'm here when you get back. Like, chill, right? We'll show up, we'll all bring our own thing to the table. It just feels like right. It feels good. It feels grounded. Bottom of the deck, we have isolation. We got aloneness with the Hermit. Yeah. Coming out of a time of maybe not feeling understood or seen, or maybe very isolated and alone, or that we're kind of on a certain path and people don't understand. Or just this like trying to control you or trying to take from you. It's just not this good give and take. It's not equal. It's very much one-sided. Very much you're doing way too much, or way much more of the heavy lifting, which is in turn making you feel alone and isolated and confused, right? Like, maybe I thought this was love. I thought this is what you needed to do in love, or in connection and friendships and in life. Maybe this was, in work as well. I didn't know that we could all show up and all be appreciated and all be seen as for who we are. Like, I thought I had to like do way too much. Yeah. The farther gate, bold step forward, 55. The crossing, initiation, wow, 54. Ooh, I just got tingle on my head. And caterpillar, opportunity, 4. Wow. You're crossing into something big here, pile number 3. Something big is happening for you. You're being initiated. You're going into a new area of life you've never entered before. A new portal, a new opportunity, a new experience with new colors and new friendships and new people, places, and things that you didn't know existed. You're like, what? Like, where am I? You are really stepping into a new experience. And I want to read this one, actually. This is calling me, so. Rite of passage, initiation. You have come to stand on one side of a river. The opposite bank leads into the darkness of the eternal cave, where the old dies and then is born again. This is a place where time is forgotten and the seasons cease their dance and stand still, as if in temporary repose. You must cross the river now, honoring and respecting this transition, for it's time to say goodbye to your old ways of navigating your world. Don't be afraid. You've come to the edge of the river because you're ready. You're ready to let go of what doesn't serve you and all the ways in which you've kept yourself from truly living. Intimacy requires vulnerability and truth. Can you strip away the masks and the barriers of false strength to discover what you're really made of? Oh my gosh, it's everything is in here. Oh my gosh, I want to cry. Step in the boat waiting for you. That's 6 of Swords. Let it carry you into the cave where the shadows are waiting to be illuminated so you can be born again into the world without denial or artifice. Artifice? Making the crossing is a beautiful, powerful act of the highest love. Oh my gosh. Woo! Jeez. Okay? Everything is in this card right here. This is the 6 of Swords. This is the card of crossing the river. Okay, crossing to the other side, leaving one land in search of something greater, something more peaceful. Okay, taking the things, putting what we have on our back and going, leaving behind these things that are burdens. Okay, we're carrying too much. We have to learn that love is not taking on everyone else's things and is not carrying it for them. That love and true vulnerability, I think, is what we are about to learn, what we are about to enter. We are crossing, and that's why you might be in this confusion, because you're still in the river. You're still on the boat getting to the other side. Maybe you haven't fully crossed over yet, but this is what's happening. That's why you're in confusion, because what's on the river is fog, right? And you can't quite see what's ahead because it's only illuminated as you go, right? Here's the cave. You're taking a bold step forward into the unknown, into a cave that you don't know what's on the other side. You don't know what you're going to find. But what you're going to find, okay, is love, is community, is real, true connection and honoring, is opportunity for you to show up in your fullness of self, in your uniqueness, and be loved and appreciated, and meet others who are doing the very same thing. And that opportunity lays beyond what the known. And yes, we have to make that choice and that sacrifice of leaving the known, right? Because it's become too heavy. It's not for us anymore. It's not what's fulfilling anymore. We have to make, this is the highest act of love for you, is to go and take this new opportunity and go into the unknown and trust that on the other side is going to be beauty, is going to be connection, is going to be opportunity, is going to be big, big, beautiful change. We are being initiated into a new world. Wow. This is amazing. This is something you haven't experienced. You haven't got to this point yet. This is something brand new. And you're going to be very, very pleasantly surprised. Very happy that you did. You didn't know that life could be this way. You didn't know life could be this beautiful and loving and good. You're used to something else. You're used to being taken advantage of, or being taken for granted, and being, people and places putting too much on you. That's what you thought love was. You had a skewed vision of yourself and love. And this is all going to be corrected. And you're going to feel so supported and just, wow. This is something big happening for you. You are crossing into it. That's why you're confused, because you're still in that crossing time where it's, yeah, there's the fog on the water, you know. You can't see everything clearly until it comes. It's like you don't know until you're in it, right? But this is what's happening. And it's happening right now. And you're about to cross. You're about to cross into the other side, into the cave. Setting boundaries, threshold protection, honor. That's what you did. That's what you decided to do. I'm going to set some boundaries. I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to honor myself. And I'm going to move past this. I got to let this go. This is not healthy for me. This is not good for me. Twin flame, soul partner, eternal connection. That is what you are entering. You had to set boundaries with the old life, the old ones, right? And say, nah, this is not what it's meant to be. I know there's better for me out there. Okay. And so you took the chance, you headed out, and you are going to meet your twin flames, your soul tribe, your soul connection, your people. Okay. Situations and things that support you and love you and see you. Soul radiance, phoenix rising. That's what I'm talking about. You are about to rise, okay, like a phoenix. You are being born again, like the card says, into a new world, into a new self, into a new life. I really think everything is going to be different. You're becoming someone new. Your outside world's completely shifting. Those you're going to be around and hang around is going to be completely different from who you have left behind in the best possible ways. It's just, there is massive shifts. You are ready to fly. You are ready to rise. Born again, born anew, born fresh. It feels good. It feels like a weight has been lifted. There was something heavy on you that you were carrying that was not yours. And so in this new place, you have the lightness of spirit. You're no longer carrying these things. You're able to fly. You're able to grow and love and be vulnerable and be open. Woo! Feels good. Feels good. Okay. And there's no more confusion as far as like, where do I stand? You know, it's just like things felt foggy. Here things feel clear. I see you, you see me. Like it's a straight reflection. Like there's none of this weirdness. Like you're piggybacking off me or whatever it was. I knew this card was coming out. Passion ignited. Ace of Wands. And mental conflict. 1 and 2. Yeah, it's like there's this new passion being ignited, this new path opening up. And here's the confusion, right? The confusion is this truly happening? Or, you know, am I making the right move? Am I leaving something behind that I shouldn't be? Am I truly going in the direction that I feel guided towards? Is this truly the beginning that I feel it is, right? And look, we have the Phoenix again here, rising within her. You truly are having this awakening, having this opening, okay? Having this new life igniting, this new self igniting. And it's just within your mind that is creating this confusion because you've been so used to carrying others for so long. You've been so used to worrying about others and putting them first for so long. And this time and this part of your life is about you, what you want, igniting yourself and your passion, what feels good for you, making yourself feel good. And that's going to create confusion in your mind because you're like, whoa, can I trust this? Is this too good to be true? Is this too much? Is this too much pleasure? Is this too much joy? Is this too much inspiration? Is this too much, you know, is this connection really this good, or is it going to fall apart? It's like there's so much that this confusion and this prior part of your life has now made this, your mind kind of doubt when things are too good. When things are good and you think it's too good, right? And so you're going to have to learn how to calm the mind and just get in the body, get into what feels good for you. And don't think, maybe I shouldn't be feeling good because so-and-so is struggling right now, or I should, I shouldn't feel too good. It's like the guilt of feeling too good. Does that make sense? Don't let that interfere. Feel good. Get into the mode of feeling good. This is what it's about. And this is what life is trying to get you to do. It's like, this is supposed to feel good. And we want you to focus on what feels good to you, not everyone else, and not worry about everyone else. Okay? Let yourself feel good. Let yourself enjoy. Let yourself have good things and have good people. Live the life that you deserve. Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. That's it. This is why you have mental conflict. It's because for so long you have been maybe helping others and assisting others, and it put you in that same kind of headspace. This is what I deserve. And I'm strictly saying, and fitting it in this, I'm not saying this woman's a bad person for helping this, but it's like, let's say this guy keeps making terrible decisions, keeps getting hurt, and this woman is always there for him, no matter what. But he never learns. And he never learns how to stand for himself. And she never is not there for him. So he knows that it's okay, I can keep messing up. I can keep making the same mistakes in the same cycles because they'll always be there for me. And at some point, this lady has got to take a stand and say no more. You know what? I gotta help myself. And by helping herself, she's gonna help him. I gotta say no. I gotta put a stand. I can't put myself through this again. I'm not gonna just be here for you day in and day out or over and over again. When you're making the same choices, the same decisions, you never learn. How is that? How am I helping you by helping you? You know what I mean? So that's this Nine of Wands, this Five of Pentacles energy. It's this lesson after lesson after lesson, cycle after cycle, learning and failing. We've been stuck in this cycle. And I got to get myself out. I can't just always be here pushing you around, like helping you out and making it happen for you, or putting myself, taking myself out of my own goals and aspirations and making myself feel good to make you comfortable and make you or even reinforce your sickness when it's you heal. You can heal. You can help yourself. I think that's it. It's you've been doing the work for other people for too long. And it's because you were always there. You always showed up. Nine of Pentacles. And they didn't have to. They didn't have to do the work because you were there. And so now it's like, it's time for you to do this for you, to enjoy your life, to stand in your power, and to do it for you. Because guess what? You were left depleted out of that. You lost. You were the one losing in those situations. And now it's time for you to cross over. Now it's time for you to do something for you. To put in boundaries, to say no, to cross over, and to live the life you were always meant to live, and live in the joy that you deserve. And don't feel guilt about it. Do not feel guilt about it. Because you did more than necessary. You did more than was ever asked. Like, you didn't have to do all what you did, but you did. you know, and you suffered for it, honestly, but it was also part of your, it was all part of your path, and it you know, it taught you and you learned your lesson. And I think now you're finally out of the cycle, out of the loop of lack, out of the loop of this is all I deserve. This is the treatment I deserve. I gotta do this for them because of this guilt or this feelings of obligation. I'm finally crossing over and I'm going into the light. And by doing that, you are helping these people or this person. You're helping because they're going to have to figure it out for themselves. They're going to have to look within, look at themselves for help. I got to do this on my own. I got to get myself out of this situation. They were relying on you too much, and that was actually holding them back from healing and growing. Okay. Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups. Bottom of the deck, Awareness, the Chariot, the Hangman, New Vision, Four of Pentacles, the Miser. We have new vision, seeing what was blocking us, what was holding us back, who was holding back on us. Coming out of the fear, changing, having a victory, moving on. Okay. We felt we were, it was like, this card is giving me a double meaning. We were stuck in the past. We might have had long connections with these people or this person, right? Things that were said, stories, our past, right? We were stuck in that. It was keeping us stuck. It was keeping us there. It was keeping us feeling obligated or guilty or whatever it was. Okay? There was some kind of attachment, and they were using that. Okay? It was like a drain, a suckle. Yeah, like a battery suckle. That's what I'm feeling. And it wasn't this reciprocated energy. You were compromising yourself and your own well-being. And whatever the situation was keeping you stuck. It was keeping you down. It was keeping you in past stories. And it was keeping you in it was disappointing. It just kept disappointing you. And it's like, no more am I gonna be okay with that. I'm gonna make the decision that now going forward, relationships and situations are gonna be reciprocated. They're gonna be equal energy, give and take. That I'm not going to be the one carrying the load, carrying the emotional load, carrying the relationship here. Bringing all the energy, right? No more. And you were doing that out of obligation, out of guilt, out of because we have history or because, you know, whatever it was. Seven of Pentacles with patience. Nine of Cups with laziness. Yeah. It's time for your dreams to be born. All of this patience, all of this planning that you've had, all of this waiting, it's now time. It's time for you to enjoy your life. It's time for you to feel good. It's time for you to recharge and live in your dream, live in your wish. Okay, it's time for that to be born. You are ready. Tower with Thunderbolt. Three of Swords with isolation. Seven of Wands with stress. It's time for this to come crashing down. It's time for these people, places, and things to come crashing down that were making you feel isolated and stressed. And like you were doing way too much here. And they couldn't even wait. And they would just burst your bubble like it was nothing. Like you weren't doing everything. And this tower, this big change, this big happening, this big shift is bringing you out of these feelings of sadness, isolation, disappointment. And you're finally taking care of yourself. You're finally, I really see this pregnant belly as yourself and your own inner child and your own heart and your dream. Nurturing that, giving birth to that and focusing on that, and no more on trying to do everything for everyone or doing too much. And in the end, you're hurt. In the end, you're still shit out of luck. You're still on the outs. It's not giving back to you. And so something's got to give, and life is now, it's changing, it's now shifting, and everyone who doesn't fit in that new world is falling away. All right, we're going to get you guys one last message before we go. I'm going to do the Priestess of the Light. Divine Feminine, magnetic receptive power. Yeah, you are stepping in to your divine feminine, to your feminine power. You are about to receive something big, and you are now realizing self, realizing power, realizing that I got to nurture me. I've got to make me feel good, feel my best. I've got to do this for me, right? This is my time. Yeah, it's your time to shine. It's your time to treat yourself. Give all that energy you've been giving away and giving it to yourself, and you're going to see how magnificent, how much you glow, how much you evolve, how much your life just shifts. Oh my gosh, like it's going to be amazing. You're really coming into your fullness. Like all that energy you were expelling towards other people's goals and energy and just everything, and now you're going to turn that on yourself. Now you're going to give that to yourself. Whoo! Life is about to shift in a big way. Big way. Bottom of the deck, touching earth, planting something new. There is new energy being planted, being grown for you. Yeah, it's just, it's a whole new world. A whole new year. Okay, a whole new life, a whole new you. It's just, wow. Huge, huge shift. Okay, everything is shifting. You're really entering the space that you've waited so long for, a dream. Life's about to get a lot more easier and a lot more luxurious. Okay, and it's just, we're walking away from the stress and the grief and the isolation, and it's not fitting in our new world. Okay, this is time for you to receive. You to receive support, you to receive love and guidance from yourself and from others, and from life and from God. Okay, and you have to get used to receiving, okay, because people are going to want to give you stuff. You have to get used to that, okay, because you've been giving for so long. It's your time to receive. Okay, so open up and practice opening up. All right, pile 3. Oh my gosh, what a cool reading. I loved it. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Okay. Please let me know in the comments if this reading resonated. Also, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And if you'd like to know more about your own situation, or you'd like kind of a deeper healing at the root, okay, you can book a quantum healing session with me. Things are still discounted, but prices on my offerings are still discounted until February 14th. So if you want to try out something, now would be a good time to do that if you feel so inclined. Okay, if you want more information, you could go to my website down below, or you could email me. All right, that's also down below. With that being said, pile 3, I'll see you guys on the next one. All of my love. Peace.